Okay, so let's try to get beyond 50% of efficiency. But before we do that, we need to understand and grasp a couple of concepts. First is polarization of light and of photon. Essentially, polarization is a property of a photon. It's a property that is a property of electromagnetic field and waves and stuff like that. But generally, for our purposes, we can just think that each photon might have a label on it which says which type of polarization the photon is in. It is either vertical polarization or it's a horizontal polarization. So the plane in which it is polarized is vertical, or the plane in which it is polarized is horizontal. And those are two so-called or different states. So they are different and they have nothing in common with each other. So it's like naming one photon John and the other Mary. It's two different names. There's not even a letter that's similar in them. Yes, not even a letter that's similar in them. And that's one thing. So every photon has a label on it. Now, out of these two kinds of polarizations, you can create any other kind of polarization. Like, for example, you can create plus 45 degrees polarization, which would look in this way. Yes, you can combine 50% of vertical polarization plus 50% of horizontal polarization and get the 45 degrees polarization. The main idea is that you need to combine them in particular way with particular phase. This plus denotes the phase. If you want to minus 45 degrees polarization, which is like opposite of the previous, you would do vertical polarization minus horizontal polarization. Or in other words, it can be shown as plus e to the power I pi. Yes, so basically it's a rotation, some sort of phase rotation. This is a different kind of phase, like similar phase but different kind of phase. It's not the phase between the waves but the phase between the polarizations. So, but basically main idea is that by superposing, this is superposition, it's not a simple sum. By superposing them, you can create any kind of polarization you want. There's more sophisticated ones like circular polarization, but we'll not speak about it yet. In the next video, we'll speak how to connect polarization of photon to a photon moving through different paths via polarizing beam splitter.